The airline lost my dog and offered $50. I sued for gross negligence and won $100,000 for emotional distress. The airline lost my golden retriever, Max, and offered me a $50 travel voucher as an apology. They told me, legally, a dog is just luggage. They were wrong. I sued them for gross negligence, broke the international liability limits, and forced them to pay $100,000 for the emotional hell they put me through. I was moving cross-country for a new job. I checked Max in his crate, paying the extra $200 fee to ensure he was handled with care. When I landed in Seattle, Max wasn't at the oversized baggage claim. I waited for 2 hours. Finally, a manager walked out. He didn't look sad, he looked bored. "Sir, we seem to have misplaced the crate. It likely missed the connection. If we don't find it in 24 hours, here is a $50 voucher for your trouble. Read the fine print. Our liability for lost baggage is capped." I lost my mind. Max wasn't a suitcase. He was my family. I called a lawyer specializing in aviation law. He explained the hurdle. The Montreal Convention usually limits an airline's liability for lost baggage, including pets, to about $1,700. The airline counts on this cap to avoid expensive lawsuits. But there is one exception, Article 22.5. If you can prove the damage resulted from an act or omission done with intent to cause damage or recklessly and with knowledge that damage would probably result, the limits do not apply. This is called gross negligence. We demanded the surveillance footage from the layover airport. The airline refused, claiming security concerns. We filed a subpoena. The footage was horrifying. It showed the ramp agents taking Max's crate out of the shade and leaving him on the scorching tarmac in 95-degree heat for over an hour while they took a lunch break. The video clearly showed the live animal warnings on the crate. They ignored them. Max was eventually found at a different airport, severely dehydrated and traumatized, needing $5,000 in emergency vet care. But the video proved it wasn't an accident. It was reckless disregard for life. We didn't just sue for the vet bills. We sued for intentional infliction of emotional distress. The airline's lawyers saw the video and knew it would be a PR nightmare on the evening news. They settled immediately. They paid the full $5,000 vet bill. They paid $100,000 in damages for emotional distress and gross negligence. They changed their pet handling protocols at that hub. The airline treated Max like a piece of cargo. I used the law to remind them that negligence has a price tag they can't afford to ignore. I got Max back and a check for $100,000. But the trauma is permanent for both of us. Most laws still classify pets as property, like a toaster. Do you think the law should be changed to recognize pets as family members with higher rights, or is the current system fair? Tell me your opinion in the comments.